All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. The power went out. It is still Wednesday. It is still the 25th of February, 2026.
So you don't know
Uh,
me, but I gotta know about my
Trying to
suppose. Can we meet up?
get this stuff done. Hope you guys are doing well. Gonna keep working on some State of Decay and keep talking craziness because apparently crazy things happen. So anyway, I'm here, and we'll be trying to get this done some more. The power goes out. It happens. It's that windy. It's extremely windy out here right now. We're under a severe wind advisory. So up on the mountain range, definitely get to experience some of the weather changes more drastically than I think other people do, which is why I get to see some of the stuff in weird ways that other people don't get to see either. So, oh, there's some plague samples way over there. Well, I guess we're going that way.
See if there's anything useful in what I just dropped off.
What's she missing? She's missing stealth. We got a stealth kills on. That's what we got to do. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic one. Been quite the day. Craziness going on. The world is changing. And it's changing fast, and it's going to change really fast here over the next week. I think that there's going to be some very big changes. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe none of it turns out to be true, and I gotta eat my words, but I don't think so at this point. Excuse me, there's some Crown Royal up there? That looks like a Crown Royal bottle to me. Somebody grab that. Oh, shoot. Grab the rest of this crap in here. I mean, she does have run stealth, so... Oh.
Yeah, I just fucked up real bad. The coast isn't clear. Typical. Can't do it.
It's clear now. Chris said the sensors were coming for me right as the power went out there. And yes, but not the sensors that are man-made sensors. This is God's sensor. He just said, nope, the wind's gonna tell you no. I'm used to it at this point. It's the cynical Lord I know. You're not allowed to talk about it, Lucky. Not allowed to talk about it. If people knew what was coming, they'd be able to prepare. And how dare you let them prepare? Give them advice, and that's the thing, is when it all goes to shit, we're gonna have to come together again.
Nothing more to find here. Let's go.
A very, very historical standpoint in a sense, because something we've talked about here on the channel and stuff is things will be lost with the written word not being as common. It's interesting. You thought Twitch actually shut me down for a second? No. Natural disaster shut me down. The wind got that bad. Welcome on back in, and Chris. It's we've been in it for a couple days now, so I knew it was a chance, although they've been fixing the stuff out here so that it's not as common anymore. There's a chance that it goes out again, but we're in an extreme wind weather advisory right now. And that's I get to experience that weather change very not drastically, that's the wrong word. Direct. to experience it very directly. The change in the way the wind is blowing across town here tells me that something's changing with things. So, oh yeah, not going to be able to claim that. We're going to have to blow up the other... You know what? We should just drop this stuff off. We'll go drop this off real quick. Used to happen in your area all the time. Thankfully, they updated the grid a couple years ago, so yeah. Well, and we're really windy anyway. I actually live in an area of Wyoming that the wind power, when I moved out here 15 years ago, the wind power was known, like notoriously known, for being so strong. We actually powered somewhere between 20 and 25% of the country's wind power from where, like, the region I'm in. It's that much wind. So we get wind. It's just really windy out there, like overly windy. So even for us, it's overly windy. So we're already kind of used to it. It does happen. We're in an interesting spot too on the back of the mountain here, where the wind cuts across the top of the mountain and comes down. So it actually comes down across the top of us, the strongest parts.
I really need help.
So we don't get it as directly. I need those bullets, not these bullets. That's interesting. So there's a chance it goes out again, but hey, I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to get the second half of things done here. Do what I can. I'm not an all-powerful person, and I don't control the weather, so you know, I'll just do what I can, and I'll let the plan play out. You know, that's something. I try not to get too religious here, because I'm not overly religious. But something that is interesting to me is some of the old biblical stories of the day the sun stood still. Right? You can blame Twitch if you really want. That's up to you. I'm not going to stop you. Conspiracies abound, I guess. But there's the day the sun stood still. There's Noah's Ark, when there were high rise of water for, 40 days and 40 nights, you know? So the area there flooded for some time, and then, you know, they ended up finding land, and what really happened is, I think the world twisted. The water rose from the sea there because of the movement of the world. It had to settle back out, so it slowly settled back down, and they ended up finding, you know, ground again. So it's definitely some interesting stories that could prove that this has happened before. But I think we're going to see it again. I think we're in the most interesting time historically that we could be. What is going on? These people always want stuff. Fill her up. They want gas. Oh, I'd like to take them gas. Yeah, I don't know who those people are way over there. Or maybe, well, yeah. Wild card isn't fixing the bugs again, and the system's crashing because of it. I could see it. I could see it happening. We'll just blame wild card. I think it's interesting. But one thing that I like to point at is something that was referred to many centuries ago was that God's plan was going to come to fruition. Again, I don't like to be religious, so when people hear this, do not mistake me for trying to preach something. I'm trying to explain something from a possible perspective way back when, which is the people didn't really know how to explain what happened. They just knew something massive happened. You know, they talk about Atlantis. The mythological story of Atlantis is a great advanced civilization that was sucked underwater. If the world twists and things flood, guess what would get sucked underwater? An entire civilization potentially. And when the power goes out, you don't have power. You can't access the internet to learn things. The written word's gone. All knowledge goes back to basics. People got to learn how to survive again. It's very interesting.
Anybody who thinks we're gonna do it this time by playing nice, they're a liar or a fool.
Yeah, she's kind of weird. These Red Talon people, like I like Red Talon's military styles, but these Red Talon people are kind of, yeah, I'm not sure about them.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
Yeah, peace eternal. Anyway, yeah, I think people back in biblical times, you know, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 years ago, I think they went through something. They experienced it. They didn't know how to explain it after it happened. You know, you got the story of the chariots, metal chariots on fire in the sky, falling from the sky. I've gone over this before. They're satellites. They didn't know what to call them. They didn't have the information anymore. Those satellites, with their solar panels, will sit out there in orbit for decades. People lose that information. It's not essential when you're trying to survive and not starve and not dehydrate, when shelter and the main components of life are required. You need oxygen, you need food, you need water, and you need shelter. 4 things that you need to survive. The internet and technology and all that, it disappears. It's a very interesting thought when you think about it, you know, in that if you were a great creator, what better way than to make it so that the thing you created kept resetting, so that the creations in your creation couldn't get past a certain point. No matter what we do as humans, we will never advance beyond a certain point, because God intended, as we understand it, to never let us. There was a plan. And again, not trying to be religious. When you think about it from an outside religion perspective and you take what they're saying, they were trying to explain that something so astronomically great happens to the planet that it resets humanity. The dinosaurs are a great example. Who says a meteor wiped out the entire planet and dinosaurs died everywhere? More likely, the whole planet shifted. You got mammoths frozen in the ice with vegetation in their mouths. How did they get vegetation in a snow? In the middle of ice, in the middle of the Arctic Circle? How does vegetation doesn't grow up there like that? They wouldn't have it. How did it even get there? The Reapers are coming and the harvest will commence, right? Great Mass Effect. Mass Effect, great way to... It was... I think... I'm gonna go here real quick. I think something interesting is happening that people do not understand. They used to say there were prophets, people who could see things and understand what was coming, who just knew things, right? We don't have prophets today, as far as we know. However, we have people who tell great stories that end up closer to the truth than we realize. How many of them dreamt something? Prophets received things in dreams. That's the claim. Modern day prophets, they just tell stories. They are given information and they see it and they don't know how to. I saw if if I had a dream that something was going to happen, or I just had a thought that something was going to happen, and I went out and I was like, the world's going to end, and they just go, you're crazy. Nah, there's no such thing as time travel. Do you know how I know there's no such thing as time travel? Because there's no people from the future. Because if there was time travel, we'd already know it. That we would see it. We'd have evidence of it. I can actually explain almost anything that people can compare and claim as time travel. Including Candace Owens is a total quack for thinking Charlie Kirk was a time traveler. It's more likely he was, again, a prophet, a modern day prophet, and he didn't know how to go over it. Nope. The paradox defeats itself. So time travel is not possible. Time is linear. You cannot go backwards. It's not possible. If it was, we would see consistent problems in history that wouldn't make sense because a continuous changes would keep happening. And then time itself would unravel through the paradox principle, which no timeline would actually be accurate to the current timeline. Because if time travel happened, things would just keep changing over and over and over and over, and therefore nothing would actually happen because it would keep getting changed and altered. There'd be no timeline. Power went out. Welcome back in Toronto. Our power went out here. It's really windy. The wind kicked the power somewhere. Everybody's power went out because I saw people outside like, what happened? It's all good. It doesn't happen near as much as it used to. Oh, yeah, it's a very interesting time we live in with all of this this stuff going on. Time travel defeats itself. It cannot be possible. Time was made linear with no ability to be bent whatsoever. There is no place where time moves differently. The Northeast, just the Northeast is having that issue. New York, Maine, all those northeastern states. We were actually talking about earlier how the shift is happening with the world, and that's causing the weather to move funky. So we're seeing really warm temperatures. Matter of fact, I bet I could start my plants early this year because summer's going to be really interesting. The weird thing is, if my prediction stuff is right about what's going to happen when the world shifts, we're going to end up in the southern equator, and summer's going to be winter, and winter's going to be summer. North will be west, south will be east, east will be north, and west will be south. And it's going to be really weird because it means Canada will actually be our western neighbors when we move like that. It'll be really weird. We just discovered fusion. It kind of sucks that we're going to die before they develop the technology. Nah. It'll be discovered again. I revert to previous stories. And that's that you have things like Atlantis, super sophisticated ancient civilization. Oh, who the fuck that is? Somebody's calling me. I don't know who that is. They're going to have to leave a message. If it's important, you leave a message on my phone and I'll get back to you. If I don't know who you are and I'm not expecting a call from somebody that I don't know who they are, I'm not answering it. I don't deal with scammers and spammers. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, ancient history. Man, you got Atlantis, you got Babylon. There's so many different myths that fit the idea that humanity has gotten technologically advanced. And then as we get advanced, we lose the basics. You know, I'm supposed to have my chat stuff. It's supposed to be over here. I don't know why your guys' chat thing is not. Where is my chat box? Why is my chat box not coming up? Oh, that's not good. I wonder if my stream didn't connect properly because of what happened, because it shut down weird. Right? There is that. It's everything that I look at. So I've been looking at a lot of history over the last couple years. And everything that I look at tells me that something massive has happened in human history at points. Gunpowder. It's not nearly as new age as everybody thinks. Gunpowder has been around for several thousand years. They knew what it was. Somebody had the information and the knowledge to have it. It was just let's put it into yeah, it's whatever. I'm not even worried. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I could do this and try to get it working, I guess. Flip this back up. Yeah, it's just not it's fine. It's not popping up. I don't think it's going to. See if I can flip it. Oh, here we go. Shut down source. There we go. Let's try that. And then this. I'm trying to get it to reset. Right on. I appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, it's not reset. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not overly concerned. Might actually be no. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working, but it just it didn't connect when I loaded it all back up. It happens sometimes. We'll get it fixed before the stream tomorrow. Have it back up and working properly, so more excited for nationals than volleyball playoffs. Oh, you're more excited for the nationals of the volleyball playoffs? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, sports. I mean, sports can be exciting. Absolutely, they can be exciting. What I was gonna say is let's say that the world just tilted all of a sudden, right? Turned onto its side, everything started spinning, the magnetic poles shift, the magnetosphere, the ionosphere, it all has problems. The power goes out, doesn't come back on. How much information do people actually have? Everybody's using their phones these days, so the phones don't come on. So you can't look anything up online. You can't research anything on the internet. None of it exists. The only knowledge you get is what knowledge people have. Now, there's a lot of people that'll claim to have knowledge that wouldn't, but somebody somewhere is going to know something that a lot of people don't. We'll use the gunpowder thing for an example. People know how to make gunpowder. I actually have the formula on how to make gunpowder written down on a piece of paper. Even I know how to do it because it's a basic concept to keeping things going. But if society started having this issue where knowledge was being lost, then certain people are going to keep that knowledge. They're going to protect that knowledge. We have the knowledge for gunpowder. We're not going to share it with others. We're going to use it to conquer. And you get medieval times again of sorts. But my point is people will go back to farming. They'll go back to building with clay and wood and eventually stone again. and then they'll start working with bronze and all this stuff. But a lot of this knowledge would be lost. We would be reset as a species. It would be very crazy with how it would end up working. Final 4 teams. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it sounds exciting. Playoffs. It's we're getting close to that in hockey right now too. We're what 10 days away from trade deadline in the NHL. Like it's getting close to that. Go ahead and head back on over to the game here a little bit. Do something in the background. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy time we live in. And honestly, if I was God, the maker, the creator, whatever, I'd want to be here to see this. This would be exciting. Watching to see what humanity does to try to thrive their way through. The dinosaurs didn't make it. The dinosaurs also were incapable of companionship. So the Leaves are in Tampa Bay. Hey, there we go. It just came back on. Does that mean it's on over here? No, it's still not showing up over here for some reason. I wonder why. Oh, it's not in the right spot. Ah, that's why. No, it's not in the right spot. That's why it's an issue. I just brought it up. You guys can see it right here. Right here. I don't know why, but the box it was off. Yeah. Very strange. The box wasn't in the right spot. That's why it was having an issue. But here we go. Now you guys can see. I have some stuff set up. I have a thing set up to sit here and talk. I have an actual thing here where I can pull up web pages and we can talk about stuff. Like I was initially when I started doing the streaming stuff, I wanted to get more into sitting here and talking with you guys about the world and about stuff going on because I think this information is a big deal in the end, you know. I think people need to know about what's coming. And it's happening very soon. My estimates from a couple years ago were summer of this year. The world was going to see a crazy shift of sorts. So be prepared. Stuff's going on, guys. It's happening, and it's happening right before our eyes. It's the Reapers. I mean, maybe we don't know.
Will take care of this.
Remember that they said there's a very strange extraterrestrial asteroid coming through the system right now that entered on the other side of the system, came around behind the sun that we can't monitor very well. And it's changing trajectory. Now I'm not sure. Gravitational anomaly off of the sun could support why it's shifted. It could have caught the sun's gravity well and kind of turned coming through. But we'll see. Maybe the Reapers are coming. Who knows? Like I said, modern day prophets are just storytellers. We just don't know them as prophets nowadays because anybody who says they know the future is just called crazy. No such thing as a modern day prophet, as far as we know. It's an interesting thing. That sounds like some the Leafs are gonna win a Stanley Cup logic there. I'm just teasing. I hope that Canada does do well. You guys have always had hockey as a really good sport. There's a rocket launch. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. What did those guys want? Fuel? Fill her up. They want fuel. Do I have extra fuel? Maybe?
This place actually feels like home to me.
Fuel! And then we still have the P4, so we can actually drop this off. And then go up and change over. It's going to be interesting. Survival skills are going to be huge. Survive. Grow crops. Hunt. Plan defenses. Build shelter. All these things will be vital. You know, there's a science experiment testing that was done at one point that would dictate that as the magnetosphere weakens, the lower end of human intelligence would be affected, and certain people would seem
Thanks. Stay safe, all right?
to almost be crazy to us. So, 3 astronauts were going to go around the moon, but because of weather, they postponed it. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. They're trying to do all sorts of stuff. The world is in a very strange time. And it's almost, ironically, with everything that's going on, it's almost the perfect time for this reset to happen. With the planet, with humanity, because we're getting to a point of where we probably would destroy ourselves otherwise. You know, I'm not sure what the plan is for us. I'm not sure what the intention of the creation of humanity and all this was, but I can tell you this. If I made it, and I love doing my simulation stuff. I love Civilization. I love Stellaris. I love these different little, you know, create and control your empire and experience them going through, you know, growing and all this stuff, different ages. Love that stuff. If it was me, I'd want to be here. This would be an exciting time for the creation, or the one who created it, to see how the creation works. It's not... My guess is that whoever God is, whatever the intent was, it's not a story, it's not written, it's not... Things aren't going to happen very specifically. Global event that causes chaos could very easily be God's plan, because no matter what we do within a certain time frame, we'll never be able to stop it. So it's a very interesting thing. I think it was more about the experience, the experiment, seeing what happens with a creation and letting it go. You know? Why write a destiny that's... It's just a story. People don't make their stories and then go watch the movie when it's made. They don't. They know the story. They know what's going to happen. It's not a surprise. There's no element of surprise to see it that way. What you do is you set up an experiment. You make something. You give it a duration. You set a it can't get past here switch. And you see what happens. That's the exciting part, to me at least, is experiencing what they go through, watching it as they get there. That's just me, but that's why my perspective would say that, you know, whatever God intended with this, it wasn't about a very specific thing. There's no entwined destiny, craziness, all this stuff. It's about seeing how humanity does stuff before the time of the flip, and to make flips continuously happen every couple thousand years would mean you get to experience it again and again and again, but it's never the same. It's going to change every time. There's going to be variables that will not be the same. It's exciting when you think about it. It's like buying an ant farm, letting the ants build up and get crazy, and then taking the whole thing and rocking it with chaos and then letting them do it again. They're not going to build it exactly the same. It's going to change. Get to experience it a different way. I think that's what we're seeing. I think that's what we're in. I think that's what the story of Mass Effect was, which I'm looking forward to playing. If you guys want to vote again, we'll be done with this game here in the next week or so. We'll probably be done next week at some point. You can vote on the next game we play. Right now, Mass Effect is winning with 4 votes. We technically have 3 for NHL GM. It's 2 if I only count North ones. We'll see what happens. My vote's not in there either, so I'm letting you guys decide at this point. But if you haven't voted, you can vote. If you have voted and you want to change your vote, you can change your vote too. But I'm excited. I think that a legendary playthrough on State of Decay will be pretty good.
Ugh, the air tastes like blood soup.
Blood soup? Yeah, Mass Effect very well just could be the story that was information given to somebody through dreams and mental visions,
Okay,
concepts.
time for a close encounter.
Oh, this is gonna get fun. Going in. And we're going out.
Hope nothing hurt that.
Alright, guys, I'm ready to get back in the game.
Oh. No! Okay, I can't do the right buttons. This button, that button.
I can't catch my breath.
Oh my god! Ooh, it got crazy. Got crazy.
That worked great.
Whew. Or the element asteroid could fall and we could end up in an arc state. You know,
Clear, but I can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
we got to go back over here. I had a theory, right? Because dinosaurs are real. We all know this. We have the skeletal structures are there. We found fossils. We found entirely frozen mammoths. We know they existed at one point. What if, and I don't know if you've ever read the book or watched the movies, Journey to the Center of the Earth. What if there is a chamber somewhere under the Arctic or Antarctic Circle where there are still dinosaurs? What if they're not millions of years old, but only 10,000 years old? And they're still around somewhere. You know, total conspiracy craziness. But did you know if you go to Antarctica, you cannot take any photographic anything? You can't record, you can't film, you can't take pictures, nothing. They do not allow any of that in Antarctica. It's not a country controlled by anybody but us either. What are they hiding? Why won't they talk about it? Why won't they let people take pictures to see what it looks like? It's very strange stuff. They confiscated the first live streamer that tried to go down there and stream and record. They confiscated all his stuff. Something strange going on. What are they hiding? What do they know? What information do they have that would change the way we see stuff as humans? And they're not letting us know about it, you know? I think they know about the magnetic pole shift. They just don't want us to know. Because if everybody knew that the world might change drastically in 6 months, we're not all going to do what we're doing now. Economies are going to collapse. People are going to worry about surviving themselves. They're going to worry about their families. And the people in power don't want that. You know, if I'm not here tomorrow, the government killed me. I did not commit suicide by putting 2 bullets in the back of my own head, okay? That happened. Somebody committed suicide by putting 2 bullets in the back of their own head. It's not physically possible. You can't do it.
Damn, it's locked.
Get out of my way, door. All right. Back to the video game. I talk about conspiracies. I talk about a lot of this stuff. I've been pointing out different things. I've been talking about it over on X. At Hockey58 2004, guys. You can go read my stuff over there. I don't promote it very often because it's not video game related. Not usually. I did put up a thing about Microsoft and how they're destroying their own company, but I fully run my opinion over there. It's not unrelated because I talk about stuff here, but it's not directly related either.
Sweet.
Damn. So much stuff, I don't have room for stuff. Put that in there, that in there. It's very interesting. We could end up back in Ark. There could be dinosaurs alive today, and we just don't know about it.
Not much time before they get here.
Journey to the center of the earth could have happened. There's things that don't make sense, technologies that don't make sense the way they claim that we learned them.
Nowhere for that to go.
Get out of here, zombie. Who's that zombie think it is? Oh, it's not bright enough. It's definitely dark in the game. Where's the last one? Up top? Oh, no, it's a gas station. It's out at the pump, Hockey. Come on, man.
You should have stayed dead.
You know, something that's very interesting is if something does happen to the world, manufacturing ends, firearms would end, and we go back to hand-to-hand combat. How many people are prepared for hand-to-hand combat? How many people train in that kind of stuff, you know? They've taken away our abilities to farm and all this stuff. Nailed it! That was a good shot. Okay, they're coming. Uh-oh. Too tired. Yeah. Typical. Because he can't fucking drop his damn rifle.
Don't fall apart yet.
Uh-oh. Sword needs repaired. All that just to come over here for a plague sample. I think we live in an interesting time. And I think that people are not seeing the big picture. We're too stuck in our phones. We're stuck down here, not up here. We should really expand what we're looking at and seeing.
Wonder if somebody just beat me to this one.
So, it's interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, we pissed off that plague heart. We got to go claim this outpost so we can clean this up. I need to focus more on here. Get myself back into the game.
Time to get searching.
Oh, wow. Oh, ow! Frick. Oh, we're gonna have to clear the rooms. Make sure there's no zombies in here. There's some gnarly cells.
Oh, very nice.
Dennis found something? Oh, he spread his cheer around. He's a cheerful guy.
Looks quiet.
Yeah.
The outpost is up and running.
Whew.
We put a little more work in. This place could really pay off.
Our water. We got level 3, level 2, level 2, level 1. No, where do I want to go? Here. So I got ammo here, here, and there. Technically, we've got outposts everywhere else. I could just upgrade them. We could have more ammo than I know what to do with coming in. Oh, I don't have the, only have 1,700 influence. See, this is why my perspective tells me this, too, is because I'm always sitting here learning about the games, learning about life, I'm learning about different, in reality, always trying to grow my mindset. It just intrigues me when you start kind of thinking about it theoretically. I guess what I'm kind of getting to is a level of philosophy that I don't think people think about much anymore. And it's philosophy. I know a lot of people would say I'm just being crazy, but you know, whatever. Tomato, tomato. I mean, it is what it is. Some people call me crazy. Some people would say I'm probably blowing their minds. Ironically, when I first started hanging out with some of the guys that I gamed with, God, years ago at this point, I'd be smoking weed and I'd talk about stuff like this, and most of the time they couldn't necessarily debate me on it. I couldn't always explain why the concepts and thoughts of certain things would come to me. They just come to me. I see things in a very interesting way. And I try to grasp at knowledge. That looks awful. Although I can't say it's possibly... No. That's all red. That's got a little bit better fire rate. 30 round capacity, 30 round capacity. I can't imagine I'm ever going to use it. You know, there's a lot going on in the world that's very intriguing to me, and it's all happening at a very interesting time. Almost as though somebody knew this was all going to be happening and planned the timeline almost perfectly. Which leads me again to go back to the reference of God's plan. People may not have known what it exactly was. The best way they could explain it was God, which is a power greater than that which we can understand or comprehend, knew or had some sort of understanding or intention that things would happen. I mean, it blows my mind to some extent, but it makes sense in a weird way. Oh, good. We got his bonus now.
I call that a successful run.
We got ammo coming out our butts. Get out of here, zombie. We gotta get him switched out. Then we'll go take down these other two.
Zip, zero.
It's very interesting times.
We're done here.
It's very interesting times. I'm very intrigued. My curiosity is very high for what is coming. Like, I don't know. I don't have a way to say that, like, I know. But I see, everything I see in the world adds up to something drastic is coming. And it's going to change the world as we know it forever. I don't know. I mean, you guys can agree, you can disagree. We can discuss it. I could just sit here and play the game. It don't matter to me. I'm here for the ride, man. I'm here for the ride. I've got my tomato seeds. I've got my cucumber seeds. I've got my broccoli seeds. I've got my onion seeds. I got corn. I got peas. I got green beans. I'm ready. I'm ready. If it all ends and I gotta grow crops and hunt and fish and build my own shelter, I'm learning all of this stuff. I'm not an expert, but I'm learning. I'm getting better at it. I have the ability to go out there and do it. I have 5 times the compost, but it's all dirt now. I mean, it just, that's what compost does. It breaks down to dirt. I have 5 times the amount of compost I had last year. I'm gonna have just rows of dirt lifted, and I'm going to be growing stuff. It's going to be great. I'm going to have plants and vegetables, and I'm going to have, I had cherry tomatoes last year. I was eating a dozen cherry tomatoes every day. Easily. I was selling, I sold like 9 dozen cherry tomatoes to some neighbors around. And that's not even including, like, I handed like 5 dozen to the one neighbors here for some eggs. They gave me a dozen eggs. I gave them like 5 dozen cherry tomatoes. And then I gave some neighbors over here I just gave them a bag of cherry tomatoes too. Like I'm getting closer to being ready. It's going to be interesting. The world's going to get real interesting. I think we're in for some wild times ahead. That can get salvaged. I can't believe I have Echo 2 Mambas on everybody. I almost don't need these katana machetes. Get rid of all of them almost. Anywho, let's change over our person. We switch back to Jamie. Probably good to do another one, right? Either way, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Mine's better than it started out, that's for sure. Go ahead and train our fighting. Let's craft some more whiskey. 14 minutes on that. We'll get some more influence pumped. Beds are good. That's good. We're doing well. I could probably get the influence to upgrade these ammo deals, but I
Screamer
don't
here.
know that I need to. Where? What is she seeing? Like, there's like 3 of them over here. Oh, there. I was like, I just can't see them. 1. Yeah, they're outside the range. Do I need more C4? I only got 2 left. There's 2 plague hearts. I should grab another thing of C4 and some more fireworks. Strange and yet exciting times I think we live in. Interesting that we can have communication globally. Immediately. Globally. Before everything goes to an interesting place. And I truly believe, again, you know, everything I've seen tells me. There's an ambulance right there. Everything tells me there's an ambulance there. Everything tells me that, you know, the world is going to have a very interesting future. I don't think this one, yeah, this one didn't get awoken. We're going to go hit the non-awoken first.
How would I get this job again?
Carefully.
That sure left a mark.
I heard it.
Bloater!
Going in.
I need a break.
You don't have time for a break. Oh, shit!
Nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
I was running out the door and he came right in. That's an oh shit moment. That shotgun in reality would have come up so fast, I'd have been pulling the trigger as it came up. Oh, fuck, boom! Reaction time is not quite that good in a video game. That, and half the time they don't do exactly what I want them to do. It's like, pull the weapon out and shoot, and they're like, load, click, say, come on. Jump, turn left. They do stuff in the games that you just don't want them to do. Quite often. Alright, well, we're closer. There's just the one there now. I'll take as much of this as I can. We'll go unload.
I should be able to find something good in all this.
10 boxes in here. One would hope so.
Could be worse.
Yeah, she's just doing stealth stuff. And there's your stealth right there. Ah! Stealth take down the zombie. Could you imagine a zombie apocalypse hitting too? All the craziness that could happen, Reapers would probably be the worst. A Mass Effect situation would be awful, because we're not even the space travel. Think about that for a second. Like, we're still stuck on the planet. We're not even interplanetary yet. There would be no backup. That war wasn't going well in Mass Effect. Right, spoiler alerts for those of you who don't know anything about Mass Effect, I guess. Not that what I'm saying will make much sense, but the story's pretty cool. It's a really good story. I really love that game.
Already got all I can handle.
Looking forward to it, should that be the one that ends up winning. No, we wouldn't be skipped. We're touching space. They would come and get us. I completely believe they would look at us and go, they're close enough. Let's knock them down to poop flinging apes again. They would. We're too close. We're right on the cusp.
Not exactly what I wanted, but
That would be the
it'll do.
scariest one for me. Holy shit. I know we've got snacks out there. Too much stuff. Too much different stuff. All right, we're full. I'm gonna call that full. Unfortunately, I missed 2 containers, but you know, my Stellaris playthroughs lately have opened me up to another possibility for everything going on here, which is, what if either the asteroid that's coming or humanity's just at a point where it's getting ready to do this anyway. What if it's like a fungus? Something that can just remove us. Just consume us from a level we can't even grasp. Or Starship Troopers, since they've got that game out now. Helldivers? I think it's called Helldivers. Like, there's just so many different concepts to how the world could end. And who knows which one it could end up being. I think more than likely it's just a turn. I think the planet just turns onto its side and humanity won't be able to get through it because we're all too stuck on power and all that. In a Matrix situation? We're not in a Matrix situation. The simulation theory is disproven because the only way we're in a simulation is if it's God's simulation. And God's simulation is reality, therefore we are in a simulation. It's just not to something that we can comprehend. It's not a computer where you can unplug. It's just not. It doesn't work.
I got better.
It's like the time travel thing. It breaks down when it's actually looked at and assessed. I think that the stuff, the turn stuff is already happening. I think we're too stuck on ourselves to see it coming. It's already happening. Day 96, let's go. Oh, 4 more days and we hit day 100. So close. So close. Really starting to get there. I can't believe I've done 100 days of this. I've done like 20 or 30 on a playthrough, but 100 has been, and no legacy bonuses. It's been absolutely crazy. We do not need an M1A. Don't need it. Didn't get a military backpack there. Really hoping to get some military rucks for these guys. At some point, we're going to have to disband this group so that we can actually get some bonuses for them in the future. It'll be interesting. I need to bring out a can of fuel. We're getting real close, though. I don't know if it's worth moving on from the map or just clearing the plague hearts and just sitting and, you know, getting through, just kind of relaxing for the last day or so. 2 days, whatever it ends up being. Oops, I took something I wasn't supposed to. Flashbang grenade. What? No. Did not register my button. I clicked the button to grab it and then exited, and it did not register my click to grab. See, for as advanced as technology is, it still doesn't react to the input properly. It doesn't accept the input as fast as you can put it in. Which kills me, because we claim we got AI that's so smart and so capable. You almost got to wonder if the joke about the AI is really just, 100, dudes sitting in a room, 100 nerds sitting in a room just going, oh, we got a quarry. Everybody, quick, look this up. And then, okay, all right, type this, go, 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 go. And it's just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room all talking. They've got a library of information at their disposal or something. Alright, I kind of want to shoot this infestation real quick. Good standing.
Listeners, please welcome a very special voice joining our network. Recently escaped from a Red Talent work camp. This is Camilla Vines. Welcome, Cammy.
Thank you, Twain. You should know the network's broadcast.
Cammy made it.
And the camp's going. Your voice just gave us the strength to resist.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm off-roading in this van. It's probably not a good
finally
thing.
Be a part of the network.
Oh, this house again. I've done this one before.
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
Ah! I hit the button. I hit the button. I disagree. Oh, that's bad. I don't have my fireworks on me.
How would I get this job again? That sure left a mark.
All right, I got the
I need
fireworks.
a breather.
Oh, you don't have time to breathe. Ah, no!
Getting low on that. I'm calling this plague heart history.
Where's the feral? I, 'cause, 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 ' Was the feral right next to the room when I blew it? That might have killed him. Holy she's halfway to infected. Nope, nope,
Better
I
be
see it.
careful.
It's right there.
Catching the plague would really cramp my style.
Cramp anybody's style. All right. Well, that whole corner's been cleared now. Talking about the craziness of the world and blowing up the zombie plague hearts as we do it. Just another day on the job. A survey car? Pretty sure that's a survey car. Looks like a survey car. It's got the little thing on top. That's a screamer. At this point, I'm just going to take extra influence. I don't know if they saw me or not. Let's hope not. We're just gonna keep moving. There's still a lot of zombies around here. I'm gonna hold on to the plague samples just because they stack so great. We might pick up more. Be ready.
Nothing here. Like,
Nope.
at all.
Typical.
Could be worse.
I mean, I'll empty what I can. I'm in no hurry. We got 4 done. Got this whole northwestern corner here done. Got another ammo outpost.
Ugh,
We got
my
3,
own
so we're
ass
getting
for that.
6 ammo in. I love it. They go past me when they come in the window.
Why can't everywhere be this quiet? We're done here.
We are done here. Oh. Oh. Alright, well. We can use a health thing. We'll get her back. Stacked snacks. Ran out of room. That's okay. I got all this looting I can do, but I really don't need to. But I kind of want to, because, again, I just killing time. At this point, not a whole lot left to really worry about.
Why can't everywhere be this quiet?
Your
Not
ruck.
bad.
Thank
Not
you.
bad.
And one item. One item. Look at that. Emptied that thing out perfectly. I'm pretty sure that's a survey car. Right through the fence. Yeah, that's the survey car with the survey thing on top. Oh, hi there. Screamer down.
I hate to ask, but we could use an exterminator.
The Horde Breakers? Oh. an interesting name. That's one of the rifles in the game. Oh, yep, that's a telephone pole. Swing faster, chick. Figured we'd see if we could spot the, one screamer down. There's a feral in there somewhere. Two ferals. That's two ferals in there. Watch out. Where's the screamer? There's another screamer in there too. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, there's the feral. There's both ferals. Good lord, that's a lot of zombies. Oh shit. Shit. Bullets went right through him and got nowhere. I can't even carry this. I might be able to carry it in a second. I'm going to be out of the ammo slot, so I might be able to pick this up.
All right, last mag in.
Can't pick up anything else. Full. Was hoping to hit this, this last screamer. There's another feral. I'm out. I'm not losing another. I'm not having another Kyle situation. Not happening. Triple ferals has been my downfall before. We dealt with two. I'm not dealing with the third. I'd rather just peel out here and safely pull into the complex. And get her back to safety. What do I have? Aerial ruck? No, we're going to leave that out for now. 100 round mag. Wow. Wow. It's a good magazine. The worry about reloading is not there for lots of shots. Oh, yeah, this one, we'll take the breakout too. Don't need the light crossbow. We don't need the classic crossbow. We don't even need the Echo 1 because we got the Echo 2. I got 20 of those compensating suppressors. I got so many of those things. All right, let's drop this ruck in the back of the van. I might as well
Hey, guys,
drop off the
we
stuff
could
here.
really use a hand over here.
Oh, the Horde Breakers want more help.
Oh,
All
no.
I had to
No
do was
way am I
kill
catching
a
this blood plague
feral
bullshit.
just to get the the Plague Breakers. Excuse me. She said blood plague, so I was getting ready to say blood plague. All I had to do was kill a feral. I didn't even have to go to their place to do it. That's kind of funny. The way the quest registers, you don't have to actually go to wherever they're having the issue. Man, I got a lot of stuff to sell. We might have to call in traders. Getting a little late. Although it's too late to do anything else at this point. I want to go take out these infestations real. Free influence and kill a little time. Oh, what a day. I had a rough start. Power went out. Second half of stream's been a lot calmer. We've talked about a lot of craziness. A lot of theoretical plausibilities. But I think it's been good. I hope you guys have enjoyed for sure. I have. I've enjoyed every bit of this. Just talking about some of the stuff going on is very interesting. I read an article recently that was talking about the world shifted 31 inches. It tilted 31 inches, and it's because humans are pulling groundwater out, so it's causing the Earth to be unstable, and they're completely wrong. It's just moving faster than they want to admit, and they're trying to give us reasons that it's happening, and it's not. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that we're pulling groundwater and it's causing the Earth to destabilize and shift. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. The mathematics don't work in what they're claiming. I don't know who that cry for help was. That was halfway across the map. Not happening. Dennis is good. Bill's good. Titan could still use some stealth work. Astrid needs some more shooting work. That might be where we go. Alicia needs some more backpacking. Rita looks good. All her skills are done. You guys can't see it because my camera's in the way, of course. Realize that. All the skills are full. Alicia's got some backpacking and stealth, but we're going to be shooting. So it's either Hernandez or Astrid. I don't really have Astrid set up for anything yet. She doesn't have any super abilities. Nothing's crazy with her. She's not negative, she's just not positive in a way that's overly beneficial. Of course, Hernandez is positive and negative all at the same time, because he uses 100% more food every day, but he gives us 15 more food storage. However, he wastes food at times, but he's got 20 more max health, and he's giving us an extra outpost. So he can use food if he wants. We could just put a food outpost up with his extra slot and negates that and then some. And we don't even need to, because the farm's doing just fine. Sometimes talking that through out loud to you guys actually helps me figure out what I want. Let's take him out. Hernandez has been pretty good since we picked him up. I've actually gotten a few... well, let's put her in the infirmary first. We don't need to be losing Jamie.
See if resting up will take care of this.
I actually pulled another Red Talon contractor out in another group, so I'm up to 3. I should be done with that one in the next day or 2. Don't even need to do that on stream at this point. Maybe we'll play with it a little. I don't know. We'll see how much standing we got. I'm at 65% on the 343 waves. Really sucks that was giving me such a conniption today. I would have enjoyed getting a few more matches done just to get the percentage further. Every single match we complete of 7 waves is only 2% towards that achievement. It's going to take me some time to do that one too. And we're at 96 days of our 100 days. That's crazy. And we still have to do the 25 Clio drops, which I don't know how I'm going to do that without friends. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. So I guess Friday will be the Daybreak Day. Follower Friday. And if you guys are looking to get that achievement done too, come in here. Join up. Jump in the chat. Let me know, and we'll try to get a match going. And we'll do a couple matches in a row where everybody takes turn getting that achievement. Or everybody just goes around touching them, and then everybody gets to the end. Like, we'll just train of everybody out to the first drop. Everybody touches it, and then we'll move to the next one. Everybody touches that one, and we'll just get it all in one match as best we can. But we can't take everything out of the drops. That way everybody gets to at least open them. The only way I can see it happening. Giving his group a portable generator? I can do that.
Gracias, amigos.
We can drop off portable generator. I got time and I got a portable generator. Because we saved those. Right? Oh, right there. We'll have to save another one in the future, but easy money. Plus, that infestation's gone, so I'm out. I missed. Oh! Split the D. Oh, shit. Definitely getting closer to the end of stream. I've had the monster. I'm starting to yawn. I've been up since 1:30 again, but I got some more stuff done, so I'm happy about it. That's a horde. That would have been an invisible horde that I would have hit on the old Xbox. Just smashed right through it. And maybe we'll call in some traders and get a bunch of trading done real quick. Super boost that influence. I don't know that I need to go anywhere. Gotta kill those things. Do I bring that ambulance down here? I don't know that I need to. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, though, just to have that extra storage. Oh, shit! I went right past his group. Fuck.
How about that? I made it back.
You made it back just to leave. We're just gonna run over this car. We'll take this car up that's over here. And we'll drop that off, and then we'll just go get the ambulance. Fuck it. Oh man, watch out. Slick mobile here. Oh, I hope we make it. This thing's actually consuming fuel fast. I might need to grab another gas can. Not that that's a big deal. I should be okay to make it to them. I don't know about all the way to the ambulance. Might have to walk the last bit. Was that not prepared stuff? Oh. Oh, well, whatever. We got it either way. That screamer. Man, watch out. Professional stunt driver screwing around in a car.
Gracias, amigo.
Give me my influence.
Later, pal.
Hey there, stranger.
Dun, 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 dun. Rooftop sniper radio command available. The Horde Breakers had a really cool. We just call a rooftop sniper in.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Of course.
Oh, damn. I don't know that that's worth enough. I'm willing to grab the EMT supplies, though. Let me tell you.
Okay.
There's my extra can of gas.
Guess I'm not so effective with the sneaking.
Well, hey, we got the Legendary here. It's only got 4. Some character did some weird thing where he stepped on the bag. Stutter stepped. I don't know that I have this car written down. Legendary. Nope, 4 and 4. It is a car. It's a 4-seater, huh? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I'll have to drop it off over at the outpost real quick. I don't know that this thing's making it all the way. We should make it pretty close to the ambulance. Yeah, we got enough gas to make it at least halfway. I gotta do a second run either way. Alright, we'll drop off the meds, because I know I use the meds. Good day. Good day. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Big shout out to Chris. Let's throw Chris a shout out. Always here hanging out. I appreciate it, man. I am looking forward to some ASA. Unfortunate that I can't get any sort of grasp with streaming it, but I'm looking forward to it. So, don't think it's gonna make it in the streaming stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens either way. Much as I would enjoy streaming Ark and playing Ark, it just doesn't seem to get the views. Although ASA has a lot more people, so maybe. I don't know. Mass Effect's gonna be big. That's gonna take time. Uh-oh.
One thing we humans have going for us? Hope and opposable thumbs.
Hope and opposable thumbs. Alright, we're gonna park it here. We're going to find that screamer and take it down. Shit!
I should reload.
Hide behind the car. Hide behind the car. Yeah, whatever. You juggernaut. You.
This is my last mag. Could be a problem later.
See if we can't get to this ambulance real fast. There's a screamer right there. Don't think the ambulance is making it back with that little teeny tiny sliver of a tank, so we'll fuel it up. It's fine. We got fuel. Have an extra van to store some stuff in. Darn good day. We did get some more daybreak done. We got some more plague hearts done. We got 2 more days done in our playthrough here. Talked about the end of the world and how it could come about, and all the different conspiracies, and I even got to rant about some craziness that's going on with the rest of the world and corporations and governments. And just remember, I didn't kill myself. They got to me. I'm not afraid. That's why I'm willing to say it all nowadays. What's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna remove me? Oh no. What was a weird audio? Oh yeah, we'd have been out of gas right here. We'll just park it over here for now. Until I figure out how I want to reorganize this. I'll probably move this one out. Move this one over, and then put the new ambulance in there. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, for now we'll just leave it. It's fine. Not going anywhere. Oh, do we use our influence and call in traders? Who was almost done and needed some backpacking? Leisha cardio, but oh, she's chilling up top. Fresh air. Fresh air. Gotta love that fresh air. Now, whatever. We'll just go down this way. Fuck it. Dun, 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 dun. It's the way you get down fast. Yeah, we have a rooftop sniper. That's cool. We can call in a sniper.
Anyone listening? We've got goods to trade.
Wandering trader. Well, I guess that's what we're going to end up doing. Oh, I did find out we could do all the salvage stuff with the firecrackers. Interestingly enough, if you have an auto mechanic, you can come down. Now, this only sells for 102. It's 2 more influence than it is parts on Dread. On lower difficulties, it's worth even more. It takes less parts. Might be if you have an auto mechanic, it actually takes less parts. I don't know yet, but if you have an auto mechanic and craft these advanced toolkits and sell them, they're actually worth more influence than the parts it takes to make them. On lower difficulties. I don't know about higher difficulties. There's some things to test on higher difficulties that I don't know that I'm bound to. Whew, excuse me. Speaking of some things, let's make more ammo. We keep lots of ammo. My rifle.
Hey, look who's up to mischief.
Magnum rifle. And then that's good. We got to get the farm going again. We might as well get the still going. We'll do some more fighting training because that's just the easiest way to train everybody's fighting in our group here. I have so many backpacks. Actually, we should take the stuff that's already stacked. We take the stuff that's already stacked. It'll stack higher in the back of the truck here. No. Food. I could trade all of those. Okay. I can trade all of it. We're making everything at this point. Do we have anything else to trade? I don't actually need a signal antenna, but just in case the quest pops up, we'll hold on to that. Do have 2 advanced toolkits. I'll go ahead and get ready to trade those. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Let's grab a little bit of parts. I don't have an auto mechanics, so.
Way too noisy.
Whoopsies. My bad.
Okay, this might be too heavy.
You're too heavy. Oh. So one there, we'll grab that one. I have no idea if I'm taking too much stuff or not. I'd rather be over-prepared. I do have a heavy vehicle. I can make another one of these vans. Not that I need to. We have 2 Banditos, and technically it won't upgrade slots on anything. Technically. Okay. Go do some trading.
Alright, guys. I'm ready to get back in the game.
And then that'll basically do it for today. Like I said, it's been a pretty good day considering how everything started. Power going out in the middle of stream. Definitely going to be different. It's going to be part 1 and part 2 going down on Rumble and YouTube. So it'll be different for the videos. And we'll have them drop. I have been considering giving Rumble the like an extra day, wait an extra day on YouTube or something.
Right.
The materials trader. That's alright. We need to get rid of that stuff. That stuff just isn't okay. Anything useful. Nothing even useful. 304. We can make that happen. Get rid of as many of these rucks as I can.
Sure, sounds good.
Then I don't even have to take them back.
Have you got anything to trade?
Sure, sounds good.
Kit from the
Catch you later.
Hustlers. We might be getting ripped off right now. I might be getting hustled. The prices seem pretty
Interested in
normal.
trading?
All right.
60 for a ruck. That's what we usually get.
Do you have anything to swap for?
Sure, sounds good.
Wouldn't quite be 70. I don't know if that's...
Take a look at what I just delivered.
Nice. Just put some stuff in there. Blended scotch, premium tequila. Grab one of those. Somehow we're gonna get... Oh, I need a stack of parts. Somehow we're gonna get all this influence.
Interested in trading?
Of course.
68. It would have been 4 over. So we'll sell fresh crafted beer and then just 13 parts and done. All the influence is mine. Oh, been a fantastic day. It really has, guys. Again, I appreciate y'all being here, stopping in, hanging out, listening to me talk craziness about the world, because, I mean, you just don't know with the world and how it's going. Oh, shit. Get off my van. Foolish, Really? Ooh. He went flying. But it's been a fantastic day. I did enjoy getting to rant a bit. I hope you guys understand. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I have days that are off just like everybody else. But we're getting so much closer. 96 in. Closer on the Daybreak stuff as well. We will be at it Friday. If you guys want to come in and join us Friday, Follower Friday, come out, hang out, play some Daybreak, chat, BS, and enjoy it. Get you guys through the weekend. Until tomorrow, you guys take care, enjoy yourselves, and have a wonderful one. And I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'm going to unload some stuff.